Hi, welcome. Okay, so I'm going to mute all of you guys, so you'll be quiet for the next 45 minutes. Perfect. Okay, so good morning, everyone, and welcome to my Pilates Online, and thanks for joining us for this intermediate class, the first one of the month. So welcome, and to those newbies, welcome. It's so nice to have you here. I apologize for my makeshift setup this morning. I'm busy renovating my bathroom, so I'm currently sleeping and living in 3 different rooms. So yeah, excuse my office setup here. But yeah, we're going to move nicely together. As always, just take care of your bodies. I'll offer modifications as we go, but just move slowly if you need to, take the time to warm up if you need to, and just take care of yourselves. For those who don't know, I usually try aim my Friday classes a little bit more stretchy and twisty and movie, just to set ourselves up for our weekend and just let go of what has happened during the week. For me, it's been fighting with contractors. So, so yeah, welcome everyone. Make sure we're all good. You're all muted, recording is on. Okay, for those of you who may be new to the scene, I am pregnant, so there are a few things I'm going to be talking you through a bit more than doing, but I'll guide you through as we go. Okay. Sorry, just want to adjust this one light. There we are. Okay, so we're going to start sitting on our bums today in a nice cross-legged position. If you feel you want a little cushion or a little towel or a little something to sit on top of, please go for it. Okay, having a nice seat there. If you want to sit however you need to, don't stress too much. Just try to find a nice length in your spine to make sure both sit bones are nice and rooted in the mat, and really sit up tall, extending up to the crown of the head. We're going to focus a lot on shoulder mobility today, so really getting those shoulders to move. You're going to move within your limits, so no need to push or strain anything. Taking a nice deep breath, let's inhale, expand the chest outwards, and exhale all of it out. Really filling the breath in through nose, and exhale out through mouth. We're going for 2 more breaths, emphasizing that breath. Inhale. No one can hear you, go for it. Exhale it all out. 1 more. Inhale through nose, make your spine even longer. Exhale, force all that stale air out. Releasing hands. We're going to begin to roll shoulders. Big circles back for 10, for 9, for 8, for 7, for 6. Not overthinking anything, just getting nice big shoulder rolls. 4 more. 3 more, 2 more, last 1. Reverse that circle for 10. Big circles forward. 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5, 4. Watch that no strain is happening into the neck. 2 more and 1 more. Reaching your arms out to the side, letting the shoulder blades draw down, and bringing your hands a little bit in front of you so you can see your fingertips. Taking an inhale through nose. We side bend over to the left, finding right hand to mat as we side bend over. And inhale, return center. To the other side, finding a little side bend. And inhale over. This bottom arm can bend slightly to give you a little bit more depth in that stretch. Again, taking it easy as we begin to wake up the spine. And center, going for 4 more. Reaching over, watch that top shoulder's not rounding. Draw down. Inhale. 3 more. And inhale, sit tall. Last 2, reach over. And inhale, sit tall. Last 1. Reach over. Coming to sit once more. Again, roll shoulders back, fingertips just in front of you, and imagine you was pressing down on something. This time now, draw your palms up and soften your elbows slightly, so you've got a slight little bend in your elbows. We're starting with just the left shoulder. We're going to roll it forward. So what it's going to look like is you're going to roll your shoulder forward, your elbow will always come facing forward, and return back. Same arm. Your body will tilt slightly to the side. That's cool. Return. Rotate 4. return. Even though you are leaning slightly to side, still keep that length in your spine. 6, inhale back, rotate 7. Don't let this other arm drop. Rotate 8 and return. Last 2 and back. Last 1, straight away to the other side. Rotating now the other shoulder forward. So almost imagine you're doing some kind of interesting 90s dance move. Twist and return. For 4 and back. Rotate 5 and return. Keep ribs and belly gently drawing to spine to wake up those abdominals. Last 3. Return. Last 2. Come back. Last 1. We alternate arms. So we go one side. Return. Other side. 2. Return. Trying to make the rotation happen at the shoulder joints, so you're not just twisting your wrist, but roll the whole shoulder forward. Breathe. 5 more. Rotate. Keep the height in the arms. Don't let the arms sway back behind you. You should still be able to see the fingers. Last 2. Hopefully warming up those shoulders. Last 1, return. Straighten your arms, flex your hands, and push your hands away from you. Don't necessarily pull the fingers all the way back, can be quite neural, so if you're a little bit down, that's absolutely fine. Taking a nice deep breath in, I'm going to turn here so you can see me a little bit. We're going to squeeze our shoulder blades, so really squeeze them together, and then try to reach them apart. And squeeze shoulder blades together. And reach them apart. So think of the one shoulder blade coming towards the other one, and then almost someone pulling your arm in the opposite direction. We go for 5 more, and reach. It's not a big movement. For 4 more, and reach. For 3 more, and reach. Last 2. Careful not that you're going up too far into the ears. Just a small movement. Last 1. And return. Do a big circle with your arms, interlacing them behind your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades, straighten your arms just as much as you are able to, and just find a nice, comfortable opening of your shoulders. If you can lift your arms slightly, go for it. If your elbows need to stay bent, go for it. Wherever you're at, just gently doing a few little sways side to side. It can be super small. Still keeping, again, that length in your spine, making sure there's no pokey chins, but draw the chin down and elongate the back of the neck. Taking 1 more breath as you do your little sways. And exhale out. Releasing your arms forward once more. You're still sitting tall. We take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, we're going to roll chin to chest, walking hands forward, coming into a nice forward fold stretch. Inhale, hold there. Really think of breathing into this back bottom bit of the lungs. And exhale, draw belly to spine, restack and sit tall. 2 more like this, chin to chest, rolling down. Really think of scooping belly up as you reach forward with your arms. Might get a nice butt stretch too. Inhale and exhale to curl up, restack, sit tall. Last one, really begin, chin to chest, curling into upper spine, then middle spine, then lower spine, then reaching forward. Inhale, hold. And exhale to peel yourself all the way up. Taking your weight forward onto your hands, undoing your legs, and coming to make your way onto your hands and your knees. Adjusting your pants should you need to. Okay, so setting up with your knees directly under your hips, your wrists directly under your shoulders. Our main cheat here is we tend to fall back. It's much easier. We're offsetting the weight onto the arms. So really try to think of your weight being even, your belly button being right in the middle of this gap over here. We're going to begin with some shoulder work again. So we've done this one before, but we're going to add a little bit of a complication. So without sticking chin out and in, so lock your chin in, keep your neck absolutely still. We're going to sink into our shoulders. So drop your shoulder blades towards one another, and then push your shoulder blades to separate them. And inhale to drop down. Watch those necks, keep it in, and push up. We're going for 3 more. So really get the work to happen, or the movement to happen at your shoulder blades, nowhere else. Last 2, it can be a small movement. Don't fret if it is. Press up. And last 1, press up. Now we're going to go up and down. So you're going to lift your shoulders up to your ears and pull them down by your sides. And pull up and down. So what we're trying to do is isolate the movement of the shoulder blade, and we don't want too much movement, or any movement really, if we can help it, in the lower spine. Going for 2 more. Up, and pull shoulders down, and last one, and pull shoulders down. We're going to add those together. So we're going to go drop into shoulders, push out of shoulders, go up, pull down. Same one, down, and up. Shoulders to ears, shoulders down by sides. 3 more sets. Drop in, press out, lift, and lower. Last 2, drop in, press up, and lift, and draw down. Watch those necks. Keep drawing up, belly to spine, and lift, return. We're going to do little circles now. So we're going to do drop, forward, press up, and down. Drop, shoulders to ears, press up, shoulders down. Now, it is a bit of a brain thing, don't worry. Just try to get those movements to be separate. Going for 3 more sets. Ears, press up, pull shoulders down. Last 2 more sets. Sink, shoulders to ears, press up, sink down. Last one. Now watch those bellies. Are they drawing to spine? I have an excuse. And down. We're going to reverse. Shoulders to ears, sink down, pull shoulders down by side, press up. Shoulders to ears, sink down. Now draw shoulders down, press up. 3 more sets. Shoulders up, down you sink. Pull shoulders down, press up. Last 2, down you come, pull shoulders, press up. Last one, down, pull shoulders down, press up. Now press up, hold. Locking those shoulder blades in. We're not sinking down at all now. Really draw belly to spine, really draw ribs up. We're going for our cat and camel stretches. Inhale, exhale, rounding lower, middle, upper spine, curl. Inhale, arch spine, lift it. Round for 2. Inhale. Now, as you arch, you don't want to drop. Keep lifting out. Rounding for 3. And inhale to lift spine. Rounding for 4. Really use that exhale. And inhale. Your shoulders should be working after all of that. Last one. Round and curl. Don't drop into shoulders. Just extend your spine. Pressing up, finding that neutral position once more. Bring your right hand, or let's take a left hand behind your head so you can see me. Sorry, I made a bad shirt choice this morning. Popping your left hand behind your head, making sure now that you're not just sinking into your right shoulder, but still pressing out of it, and trying to keep your weight as centered as possible. We're taking an inhale to rotate and drop our left elbow towards our right forearm, and then inhale to press up. Try to open the chest, really twist it. We're going for 4 more. Drop down and press up. For 3, drop down. Try to get those tops of the feet pressing into the mat. Twist up. Last 2. Right shoulder should be burning. And press up. Don't sink into that right shoulder. Keep it supported. And press up. Changing to the other side with control. No sinking, no taking your weight back. Keep yourself centered. Without moving anything on the left, just bring your right hand behind your head. Take a breath in. Exhale, we twist and open the sternum to the other side. And slowly drop elbow to forearm. And we go for 2. And return. No dropping here. So keep pressing out left shoulder as you twist. Keep pressing on left shoulder as you rotate. 2 more to go. Keep that breath cycle going. Return. Last one. And return. Coming to center. Slowly lowering that hand. Don't take your weight back. Bring your weight even maybe a little bit more forward and dig your fingertips into the mat. Tucking your toes, drawing up in your belly. Really fire up those abs. Inhale. We're floating knees just off the mat. We go. Inhale, lower. For 2. Keep going. Now remember, there's no sinking in the shoulders. This is staying stable. It's just knees floating. Lifting 4. Inhale down. Fire up in belly. 5. Inhale, release. We're going all the way to 10. Check here, your eye line should not be forward. Drop it down. It should be just in front of your fingertips. 3 more. And release. Last 2, keep belly up. Keep shoulders supported. Last one, hold it there. Up you go. Taking a breath in. We count for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Knees stay floating. 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Untuck your toes and come sit your bum to your heels. Again, if this is uncomfortable, feel free to adjust to sit in a different position, putting a cushion even here or sitting in a cross-legged as you were before. Coming into our arms once more in this position. We're going to draw our arms up into a little V position here. So make sure you're not out there. So from the side, I don't want your arms back behind you or in line with you, but slightly in front of you. This allows that shoulder blade to really be able to draw down. Almost imagine you pulling your arm down from a little rope under your armpits. Okay, so again, working into those shoulders and nice mobility. You're drawing your ears as far away, or your shoulders as far away from your ears. Make sure here that your ribs aren't popping, but connect your ribs towards one another, almost think of knitting them together, and draw your belly in. Not moving your head, nodding your chin. Take a breath in. Left elbow is going to pull back behind you, so it's going to look like this. Let the palm come up, and then rotate the palm down. Same side. And return. For 3, return. So again, there's rotation happening at the shoulder joints, and return. And 5. What we don't want as we lift is that. So keep that shoulder exactly where it is, exactly where it is. And 7. Really squeeze that elbow behind you. Palm down. Last 2. Palm up. And straighten. Last 1. We're going straight away to the other side. To the right we go. And palm down. Palm up, squeeze elbow just behind your back. Return. Check those ribs. Are they still knitting together? And return. By knitting your ribs together, you're activating your lower and deepest tummy muscles, and that's what we're after throughout. And reach. And squeeze. And reach. 4 more. And reach. Last 3. And reach. Last 2. Squeeze elbow behind you and reach. Last 1. We're going to go for both. Squeeze elbows, squeeze and reach. Watch those shoulders, watch the neck. You don't want any strain into your neck or into your all the way up into your head. If that's the case, lower your little V and make it go a little bit in front of you. And rotate. Palms up, palms down. For 5 more. Return. Keep going. 4 more. Return. Last 3. Return. Last 2. Squeeze your elbows slightly. Return. Last 1. Squeeze and hold it there. So elbows are drawing down. Try to take them just back behind you. We're going for little pulses of the one side, any side first. We go. Squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, other side, squeeze 10, 9, you're still growing tall, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, both together for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, it's a small movement, 4 more, ribs in, tummy in, 3, 2, and 1. You're going to reach your arms all the way up, pop your palms down, draw your shoulders down, lengthen your neck up, and then lower your arms to shoulder height. Little circles, we're going forward for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, reverse for 10. Now imagine your arm moving in its socket freely, nothing with the neck and the back is moving, it's just that bone in its socket. 2, 1, reverse, last 10 this way, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, relax neck, give it a shake if you need to, 2, 1, reverse, last 10, 9, 8, long necks, long arms, imagine someone's pulling your fingertips in opposite directions, 3, 2, and 1, lengthen arms, take a breath in, to the left we take our hand down into a side bend, inhale, return, and over you go, 2, bending this bottom elbow to give you a little bit of space to bend, doesn't matter if this movement's small, but check that you can see your hand as it comes over, so you're not flinging it back, and return, 4 more, hopefully going a little bit further than that first round, inhale, last 3, and inhale, Last two, reach over and back. Last one, reach over and back. Ribs in, grow tall all the way. You're going to reach over to the left one more time. Circle this arm down, walk your hands forward. So you're in a little stretch, but to one side. So I'm really looking for a nice opening of the one side. We're reaching over. You can even try and take your bum to the opposite direction so where your hands are reaching to find a nice side stretch. We want to feel a stretch between your rib cage and your pelvis, so really that side gap. We're taking 3 breaths there. Really try to think of puffing up into that rib cage as you inhale. And exhale, relax head, relax shoulders, relax it all. 2 more, inhale. And exhale out. 1 more. Inhale, full lungs. And exhale out. Rolling up just slightly to make contact with the hand, to circle your arm up, over, all the way to the other side. Circling now over, finding your hands onto the mat. How far you're going is determined by your flexibility, so just find out what feels good until you've got that nice deep side stretch. Again, try and keep almost pushing your bum to the opposite direction that your hands are reaching down, relaxing shoulders, relaxing head for 3 breaths. As we inhale and exhale. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Really imagine puffing up this lung to stretch into that muscle. It attaches to your ribs. That's why it stretches more when you breathe. Exhale. Coming back into your side stretch and slowly return. Very nice, everybody. Okay, we're going to give our shoulders a wee break. You're going to come and lie down onto your back and come into some really fun abs and bum. Okay, so sitting yourself up. Should be able to see me. I'm just going to drop this one little bit. There we go. That should be good. Okay, so you're setting up with your feet hip distance apart, making sure that you're in your neutral spine. So what that means is that you're not tucking your tail, you're not arching your back, but you're coming to find that midway point in between. Making sure all 10 toes are pressing down on the mat for the moment, and then the arms just rest by the side. Let your palms just flop up and nod your chin to lengthen the back of your neck. We're taking a nice deep breath in. We're going to start just with 5 easy pelvic lifts. So as we breathe in, we hold. Exhale, squeeze your bum and just lift straight up with the bum. So it's going to look like this. Inhale, lower your bum straight away down. Lift up 2. Focusing here that left and right bum are lifting equally. Lifting 3. You're not feeling any tension in your neck and shoulders. Actually, nothing is even moving from your belly button up if you were to look at it. Last 2. And return. And last 1. Return. You're going to roll your toes up so you're on your heels. You can feel if you need to walk your feet out a little bit. Really pull up those toes. Dig the heels in. We repeat. We lift. And lower. Lift up 2. Watch the knees, that they're not going wonky side to side. They're still staying absolutely parallel. And release. Keep toes up. 3. You might have got a spare one, sorry. Lifting 2 more. And lower. Last one, lift. And lower. Flatten toes. Coming up onto your tippy toes now. So heels lift. Breath in. Relax shoulders and neck. We lift bum. 5. And lower. Lift 4 and release. Lift up 3. Try squeeze into those glutes so the hammies don't do the work. We want the glutes to fire. And last 1 and release. Lower feet. We're going to do that whole round alternating. So we're going to go 1 bum lift, flat feet, 1 bum on lift on heels, 1 bum lift on toes. Okay. So just moving your feet around, the same movements happening with your pelvis. Inhale. Exhale, we lift. And down, lift toes, lift bum. Lower, lift heels, lift bum. We keep on going. That's 1 set. Normal lift, down. Lift toes, lift bum, down. Lift heels, lift bum, down. 2 more sets, 2, 3 more sets. Regular one, down. Lift toes, down. Lift heels. 2 more sets. Regular. Down, lift toes, down, lift heels. Last set, regular, down, lift toes, down, lift heels, hold it there. Staying up with your bum, really try and tuck your tail a little bit more. So scoop your pubic bone up to your nose, drop your ribs down. You don't want to be popping up here, but let your ribs sink down a little bit, lift your bum up a little bit more. You might need to drop your bum slightly for this, so see where you're at, but don't drop it too much. We're going to rock our feet now. So we're going to go flat feet, toes up, flat feet, heels up. Flat feet, toes up, flat feet, heels up. 3, lift, down. Try not to move your pelvis. 4, lift, down. Good. We're going all the way to 10. 5, checking out your pelvis. Is it level? And 6, are you squeezing your bum? There should be a burn in. And 7, toes up, toes down, lift. And 8, toes up, down, lift. 2 more, toes up, down, lift. Last 1, toes up, hold. Little pulses. 10, 9. Again, get that feeling of scooping. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flat feet pulse. 10, 9, 8. Really feel the fire and burn in the bum. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lift heels. Last pulses for 10, 9. Scoop. 8. Keep it small. Don't drop too much. Keep it up. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Take a nice deep breath in. Lower your heels. And then begin to roll your spine down each segment to release to neutral. Going for 3 pelvic curls. Inhale. Exhale, we tuck the tail. Squeeze the bum and begin to peel the spine up, lifting up. Breath in, expand your chest. And exhale, melt down. Ribs, middle spine, upper spine, release. Yes, your bum will work here, but make it more about the movement of the spine. Exhale, tuck the tail. Squeeze the bum and peel all the way up. Reaching the knees away from you. Breath in. And melt ribs to mat, middle spine, lower spine to neutral. My bum's burning if that helps. Breath in. Exhale, tuck the tail, squeeze bum, peel every vertebra up by itself into the sky. Inhale and exhale to melt down each little vertebra to release. Very nice. Well done, guys. Hopefully those bums are working. We're going into some abdominals now. I'm going to talk you through it a bit more than I'll be doing it, but we're going to build up slowly just as we did with our glute work. So coming to find neutral first, so making sure pubic bone, hip bones on one nice level plane, unless you have any back issues, in which case you might want to be slightly tilted. We're going to interlace our hands behind our head, making a nice little cushy with your hands, scooping your elbows up so they're off the mat, and drawing your shoulder blades down. You should be able to see your elbows in your peripheries. Now lock in the lower spine. It's not going to move. We're just moving up the spine. Inhale. Breaking up at breastbone, we come into chest lift. Inhale to lower. Lift up 2. Now really flatten your belly. Sink navel down, but no movement here. Lifting 3. Inhale, lower. Mine are very wussy. I'm not going very high. You must go higher. Lifting up 5. Inhale. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale, lower. Exhale 8. If you're in your first trimester preggy, I saw a message come through. You're very welcome to go for it. You're very safe here. And 3 more. And release. Last 2, and release, and last 1, and release. Lifting your right leg up to 90 degrees. Do not let the pelvis shift at all. Quicker ones, we repeat. We lift 10, and lower. Lift 9, release. Nothing moving in leg and pelvis. Release. Flatten 7. Keep counting 6, and 5, and 4, I might have counted backwards, sorry, 3, last 2, last 1, lift up, hold on to pelvis, flatten belly, we change legs, 4, 10, 4, 9, 4, 8, 4, 7, 4, 6, 4, 5, stay up in the chest, 3, 2, 1, lift, change to left leg up, lower your body down, breath in, check head and shoulders, press the back of your head into your hands slightly, inhale, quick ones to the center, 10, release, lift, 9, release, flatten, 8. Imagine you pulling your ribs towards your pelvis. And 6, head is still supported, 5, release, and 4, inhale, and 3, release, last 2. Good work, last one, hold it up there, draw shoulders down, elbows out to the side, imagine someone was pulling them out, breathe in, hold into belly, we change, 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, your head is staying up, 4, 3, 2, 1, lift both legs up, take a nice deep breath in, lower your body, lower your head, both legs are lifted, squeeze knees, squeeze ankles, try to get a perfect 90-degree position, shins parallel to ceiling, leg perpendicular to mat. Sink belly down, breath in. I'm not doing these. Up you come with chest. We go. 10. Release. And 9. Really flatten. And 8. Release. Flatten. 7. Breathe. Still safe here in first trimester, so you can go for it if you are. 5 more. And 4 more. Last 3. Dig deep. Last 2. Last one, lift, hold it there, shoulders down, head supported, nod your chin. We're going for single leg stretch. We go 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, next set for 10. Dig deep, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everyone bring your legs together, deep and deep and deeper with the tummy. Hold it there, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And hug your knees into your chest. Feel sorry for yourself. Well done. Taking a nice deep breath in through the nose and out. 1 more. Deep breath in and out. Bringing your arms either into a T position or into a little cactus. So bringing your elbows just slightly below your shoulders or in line and finding a nice 90-degree angle over there. Move plant. Sorry. Okay, so you're in your 90 degrees still, so lifting your shins up to be parallel to the mat. We're going for many little twists of our spine. Nod your chin, elongate your neck, make sure there's no tension in your shoulders. We're going to inhale to drop knees over to left. Exhale, draw back. Inhale, knee drop over right. Exhale, draw back. Now try to keep both shoulders down, so there's no twisting here. Just let your legs go as far over to the side as you can control the shoulders down on the mat. And return. And twist over left. Inhale, center. Twist over right. Inhale, center. You've got 4 more. Twist, check neck and shoulders. You don't want any pokey chins. Lengthen your spine. Return, last 2. Twist over and back. Last 1. Twist over and back. Let's extend the right leg, lower it down into the mat with control. Right arm grabs the outer portion of left leg, and you're going to pull it over the body into a nice, easy spinal twist. Try to keep your left shoulder down onto the mat, finding a nice wringing out sensation into your spine. Still think of lengthening that right leg away from you so you're getting a nice opposition feeling. If it's comfy, you can turn your head to look over the left shoulder to complete that twist, but don't put your neck into any straining position. We're staying here for 3 more breaths as we inhale and exhale. Last 2. And exhale out. Twist a little deeper. Inhale and exhale out. Gently bringing your legs back to center, replacing your arm down. Using your belly muscles to draw your right leg up. Extend your left leg down and then take the opposite leg to the other side. Comparing, you might feel much more flexible this side or vice versa. So just feeling it out. You always can rest your foot on the floor if you don't have that range. Looking over right shoulder if necessary, but just make sure there's no tension anywhere. It should be a nice flat feeling. For 3 breaths, inhale, full lungs consciously. Let it go. 2 more. And exhale out. Last 1. And exhale out. Very nice. So you're coming to center. You're probably feeling those bums stretching a little bit after all that work. Hug your knees into your chest. Then using just a little bit of momentum, come rock yourself to sit up. Okay, so we're going to make our way onto our knees. Just going to lift this a little bit. If you feel you need something a little bit padded under your knees, feel free to fold a mat, a towel, a cushion, whatever. But just so you feel you've got a little bit of support here. Okay, so let's take our right leg out to the side. You're going to bring your leg a little bit in front of you, so your toes are just in front of this front knee, and just stand nice and tall. So make sure you're not leaning forward, you're not leaning back, but your upper body is stacked directly upon your lower. We're then going to reach our arm down to the mat. Now, this is different for different people in terms of flexibility. If you feel you want to be on your fingertips, if you want to feel you want to be on something, that's fine. Otherwise, you can always just take your arm a little bit further away from you if it's a bit more challenging. You can drop your hips slightly, not a problem. So wherever you are, trying to find your hand onto the mat. Again, not behind you, but bring it slightly in front of you. And we're going to lift this upper arm up to the ceiling. You should be able to see your fingertips, so wiggle in, look up, you should be able to see. If your neck takes strain, feel free to rotate and look down towards the bottom arm. Making sure you're not sinking here. Again, that feeling of shoulder mobility, shoulder strength and stability, we're pressing out of the shoulder. Tuck your tail slightly forward, so scoop your belly forward. We take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, we're going to lift this top leg, without moving anything else. So we go. Inhale, lower. Lift up 2. Now the main cheat here is that we stick bum out. So I really want you to tuck your bum in as you lift and lower. Even if it means your leg is lower, that's fine. And release. Keep tummy tight. 4 and tap. Remember, you can look down if neck takes strain. This front arm should not be hurting your neck. Bring it even more forward. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Float up. Both bums will be working. Last 1. Hold it there. Take a breath in. We're going to take elbow to knee, knee to elbow. So we're going to bend. Try touch and extend. For 2. Back to where you were. You can look towards the thigh and away from the thigh. And back. We've got 6 more. Really crunch into that side. Whoopsie, don't fall over like me. Good. Return. Last 4. And back. Last 3. Watch those shoulders. Keep pressing out that bottom shoulder. 2 more. Extend. Last 1. Hold it in there. Really draw into belly. Pull down in shoulders. Press out of shoulders. Extend over. You can drop your foot. Reach your arm up and really just get a nice side stretch. So push that top rib cage all the way up to the mat. Breathe in. Fill the lungs. Press, press, press. And then big circle as you bring this leg down. And we're going to wiggle to the other side. Well done. So setting yourself up, you know kind of what's coming. Bringing your foot behind you. I really made the most terrible choice of clothes. My pants falling down, my top's coming up. Sorry about that, those who don't even know me. Okay, so bringing your hand down, wiggling your foot a little bit forward, pressing out of the supporting shoulder and opening your arm out. Okay, tucking your tail, remember, slightly forward. I don't want any legs flying back or front, and certainly no bum sticking out throughout here. Set yourself up, try to get a nice plumb line all the way up to the ceiling. Take a breath in, leg lifts. And low. Now this side probably will feel more challenging because when we were doing the other side, this top bum was stabilizing you and now it's working. So it's a bit of a double whammy. Return. Bums mustn't stick out as you lift. If that means your leg lift is smaller, so be it. Return. 5 more. Breathe. You have the option to look down. Return. 3 more. Return. Last 2. Return. Last 1. Hold it there. Take a breath in. Press out shoulders. Fix everything. Draw belly in. Pull elbow to knee, knee to elbow. We go. And return. For 2. And reach. For 3. And reach. Squeeze your bum. 4. Almost think you're pushing your pelvis forward. For 5. Good work. Last 5, guys. You're almost there. Press out the shoulder, don't sink. Last 3. And reach. Last 2. Last 1, get ready to hold. Really crunch in belly. Press out shoulder, shoulders down, neck relaxed. Reach up, lower your foot, and then just reach all the way over, finding a nice, easy stretch. Still keep tucking your tail forward so you can get that nice stretch into side and into back a little bit. Take a nice deep breath in, and then slowly bring your knee down, circling your arm all the way back. We're coming back into a nice cross-legged position with cushy or not. Find a nice comfy seated position. Turn sideways so you can see. Okay, so again, restacking the spine all the way from lower into middle into upper. Roll the shoulders back and let them just fall down your back. Reach up, imagine almost someone's pulling you from the back crown of your head all the way to ceiling. We take a breath in. We're rounding our spine, dropping chin to chest. So we're pulling yourself back like so. Imagine someone's punched you in the tummy. And inhale, we're going to squeeze shoulder blades, lift head just to receiving me tall. Don't let your head fly. Keep it there. We round for 2. And sit tall, squeeze shoulder blades. Round for 3. Really try to press through between those shoulder blades. And sit tall. Starting with the lower spine, round, middle, upper, pull back. So really try to stretch out between the shoulder blades. Sit tall, lift, open chest. Let's go for 2 more as you round. And sit up tall. Last one, hang 10 there, so you're really rounding down. Make sure the round's happening in your spine, not your shoulders. So draw your shoulders down and see if you can round your spine a little bit more. Really pull in. It can be a bit neural, so go with caution if that's what you're feeling. And then come up to sit, squeezing shoulder blades. Lift your head and chest. And then slowly return. Bring right hand to left knee, coming into a nice gentle yoga type twist. You can see where your hand wants to be here, but sit nice and tall, and then begin to peep over the shoulder however you need to. We're looking for a rotation in the torso here, so that means you need to assist here or adjust to go for it. But there should be no strain here, but more easy twist. Going for just 1 more breath. And return to twist. Coming back to center, changing to the other side, rotating, finding that length in your spine before you twist. Both shoulders are heavy and relaxed. You're only twisting as far as your shoulder blades allow. And twist over. Let's go for 1 more breath. And twist. Coming back to center. Walking yourself forward onto your elbows. So first just see if you can get here. It will be hopefully a nice bum stretch, maybe a bit welcome at this stage. Just staying here for 2 breaths, wiggling out, finding your stretch. Last one. And if you can, you're going to now roll over, finding weight into your elbows, extending one leg, extending the other leg, and come finding me into a forearm plank. So coming over there. Check here that your elbows are right underneath your shoulders. You can clasp hands or pop them down onto the mat. Make sure here that your bums are not high. You're not pressing back here into a downward dog thing. I want you to take your weight over your arms. So really lean forward. Everyone tuck your tail. So scoop your belly in, draw your belly up. Press out of your shoulders and nod your chin so that you're looking between your forearms or to your wrists. We are staying here for the last 30 seconds of the class. So we're taking a nice deep inhale. And out. Deep breath in. And out. Keep breathing. This is the last push. Exhale. Nice. Really tuck those tails. Really draw up. Try drop your belly a little bit more. Nice, guys. Eye line in line with your spine. Release. You've got 10 more seconds. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, last 3. Can you tuck your tail a little bit more? Can you drop your belly a little bit more up to your spine? Nice hands, beautiful. Take 1 more breath, everyone. And then lower your knees down and press back into a nice, easy rest position. Bum to heels, reaching arms forward, and feel sorry for yourself once more. So your knees here can be wide, your feet together, just collapse your body forward. No tension in shoulders, no tension in neck. You can gently roll your head side to side, so rolling onto your forehead, one and then the other way, just to relax any tension from that possible plank. We're finishing off here with 2 breaths. So stay relaxed here. Try press sternum down to mat, bum back to heels. For inhale. And exhale all of it out. Well done. 1 more. Inhale, fill the lungs. Exhale out. Close your eyes there.
Slowly keeping your eyes closed, begin to roll up. So restack to sit, rolling up, restacking lower spine, mid spine, upper spine. Keeping your eyes closed, roll your shoulders back, put them where you want them for the rest of the day, weekend, week, year, whatever. Take one more breath in. And go enjoy your Friday. Happy weekend. Thank you so much for joining us and welcome to the newbies.